What if, suddenly, the Earth started spinning faster? You wouldn't have time to prepare. No warning. No chance to run, the entire planet would change before your eyes, and the question is, could you survive? Get ready, because what you're about to learn is real. It's terrifying. And it's possible. Most people don't realize this, but right now, you're moving at over 1,000 miles per hour, just by standing on Earth's surface. This spin is steady, balanced, perfect. It controls everything, day and night, winds, oceans, even your breath. But if Earth spun just 10% faster, that balance would collapse. We're not talking about science fiction. We are talking about physics and real simulations by real scientists, and the effects would begin long before you even noticed the clock ticking faster. Now imagine this, the force that keeps you grounded, gravity, starts to shift. A fast Earth spin would push you outward, like a spinning carnival ride. You'd weigh less, sure, but your body would start to break down. Dizziness, nausea, mental confusion, even fainting would be common, and if the spinning kept increasing, your body wouldn't function properly anymore. What keeps our climate stable today is the delicate balance between Earth's rotation and its atmosphere. If Earth spun faster, that atmosphere would bulge at the equator and flatten at the poles, and then the climate chaos would begin. Extreme winds, endless storms, and monstrous hurricanes would become the norm. We're not talking about slow changes, but near-instant collapses. The planet would turn into a disaster machine, non-stop, relentless, and unstoppable. Now think about the oceans. They stay where they are because of gravity and Earth's rotation. If that rotation increased, the seas would be violently pushed toward the equator. Major coastal cities like New York, Dubai, Rio de Janeiro, or Tokyo would be completely swallowed by water. Meanwhile, the poles would dry out, exposing land that's been frozen for millennia. Earth's water distribution would shift so drastically, the world map would never look the same again. If Earth spun twice as fast, our days would last only 12 hours. Sunrise and sunset would happen in the blink of an eye, completely breaking our biological rhythm. Sleeping, working, eating, living, everything would fall out of sync. Plants could no longer photosynthesize properly, and entire ecosystems would collapse. Millions of species would vanish, and would have to reinvent life just to survive. Now think further, what if Earth kept spinning faster and faster? Gravity would weaken even more, and at some point, it just couldn't hold us down anymore. People would be thrown into the air, objects would fly, buildings would collapse. It'd be like living in a world with no ground, and once Earth passed 28,000 kilometers per hour, scientists say it would literally tear itself apart, not from magic, but from pure physics, destroyed by its own spinning force. But could this really happen? The short answer, yes, though it's unlikely. Earth's rotation is actually slowing down over time, not speeding up. But there are exceptions. A giant asteroid impact, or the close pass of another planet, could change the spin, and in labs, scientists are already studying how gravitational manipulation can affect celestial bodies. So, as unlikely as it seems, it's not impossible. If one day Earth speeds up, survival won't depend on strength or intelligence, it'll depend on adaptability, how fast we can think, act, and change when the impossible happens. So next time you look at the sky, remember, you're only standing because the world still spins just right. But what if that changes?